Organizing and Cinnamon here. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a tip to try and help reduce some of your stress for the holidays. I was looking at my calendar, which I have, it's called More Time Moms Family Organizer, and I really highly suggest this calendar because it's big enough. I write a lot of things in here. I don't like to have a small spot because then I feel like it's all clustered and I can't see individual things, which is kind of why I like to highlight my calendar like this, so that when I look at it, it's not just this plain, you know, all these words. I can look just on that day, you know, what's in the different colors. So it's just something small that I do. I put like my work at the top if people's birthdays or anniversaries, and then I put a star beside like different bills that come out on that day, and that'll be a completely different video I can do with how to do different organizing things like calendars. But anyways, I was looking at my calendar, and it is September right now, and it's actually mid-September, which this is actually I was sitting here thinking about, you know, you have Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas that are coming up, and those are major, well, and New Year's Eve, and those are major back-to-back holidays where there's a lot of planning that goes into it, especially if you're the person who orchestrates everything and is in charge and the responsible person to make sure everything runs smoothly. That time of year can be very stressful. So I was thinking, you know, this is the time right in between summer where you have weddings, you have people moving into college, you have summer sports like camps and stuff if you have kids, you have vacations, you have family reunions, you have back to school coming up, you know, and the first day of pictures and all that, and if you're a teacher, it's organizing your classroom, getting everything set up. There's just a bunch of things during summer that happen. So right now, while we're in September, most fairs are done. People have had their get-togethers, their vacations, school's started and stuff. So it's kind of the breathing time that you have where you're transitioning, school has started, and you're about ready to just keep on with the routine. Winter's coming and all that too, which I'm sorry, it's very true. So anyways, right now I was thinking, you know, well, with these holidays coming up, what can I plan right now to try and relieve some of the stuff that's on my to-do list for the holidays? So thinking about this, you have Halloween where you have to pick out an outfit, you have to, you know, get the candy and stuff. There's decorating inside and outside, right? Usually don't have a family dinner for Halloween. I don't know, some people might. That's completely up to you, but it's not traditional. So you don't have to worry about that. So you don't have a ton of things during Halloween compared to like for Thanksgiving. You have decorating indoors, but you don't have really decorating outdoors. You might have a few, you know, hanging up like corn stalks and that kind of stuff. So the decorating isn't as much because by this time you've taken down some of the Halloween stuff, or you leave it up. That's completely up to you. But you do have a lot of family-oriented stuff that you need to plan. So then there's Christmas. Christmas has so much more activities that are planned. If you have kids that are in band or choir or anything like that, you have Christmas concerts going on. There's Christmas musicals that, you know, that are going on, or Christmas plays. Like if you're involved with a church, they'll have, you know, that church play that they put on like for Christmas Eve or on Christmas Day. And you have, you know, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, you have different dinners. If you're a blended family, then you have, you know, several different dinners. Then you also have Christmas get-togethers where you might see like old college friends and, you know, old just acquaintances that you haven't seen in a long time that you get together. Then you have work parties, okay? So on top of that, you have the decorating. Outside, I would say some people for Christmas and Halloween, it's about the same amount of decorating outside, but for most, there's more for Christmas because you have the lights and all that stuff. And then there's decorating inside. You have the tree, which can take a whole day to decorate. So on top of all the parties, the Christmas concerts, the, you know, decorating, you also have to go out and buy all the gifts. Then you have to wrap them. And then you have to fill out, you know, Christmas cards. But the Christmas cards can actually be done in September. This idea came to me because I'm like, you know, on top of doing all these different things that you're trying to plan, you're going here, going there, getting the tree, doing all that stuff, Christmas cards can be done in September. You can sit down, if you have an appointment, pull them out of your purse and start writing those Christmas cards. Now some people will do a letter to let all their close friends basically get caught up on what happened throughout the year with their kids and everything. So in September, if this is your approach for a Christmas card, in September is the time for you to let them know what happened during the summer, you know, well after last Christmas and then up to the summer. So then when it's time to send them in December, you only have to write, you know, for a couple of months worth if something happened during that time. If you are taking the pictures of all of you guys getting together, it might be actually easier for your family to get together. This is obviously going to be family depending on, you know, your schedule and all that other stuff. But if you think about it, a lot of photographers are going to be booked around Christmas time. Because some people, I don't know if a ton of people get engaged around Christmas time, but I know from personal experience a lot. I mean, I got engaged in November when my husband and I did get, you know, engaged. So usually around the holidays, it's a good time for people to get engaged and stuff. So there's photographers are busy. So if you are the kind that does get the picture taken together, September's great. You have a lot of great, you know, backgrounds and stuff. It doesn't always have to be the snow background or anything. If you live out in the country, I know I'm in Ohio, so you could do like the cornfields in the background. You can do the fall colors are coming, you know. You might have to wait a little bit longer for that. So anyways, I just wanted to give this small tip because we all have those checklists that we need to get done for the holidays, and if there's any way that you can do your stuff early, now in September would be the time to do it. Now would be the time to start looking for a Halloween costume, to do the Christmas cards, to look at your calendar and see when you can start booking parties or getting into contact with your family members to set up, you know, when you guys can get together. Because the closer you get to it, the more, you know, we all know a bunch of different people, and so we're going to start booking with other people. So if you want your family to be able to get together, the sooner you ask, the better. So that's just a little bit of tips that I have. The calendar I'm going to go ahead and put in my store, so you can get it through Amazon. I highly recommend it, especially if you don't have a specific calendar that you lean towards. It works very well for me. I like it a lot. I get it every year. So if you like the video, I'm going to be recording plenty more. I have a million ideas in my head, so they'll keep on coming. So if you like this video, go ahead and thumbs up it, and then subscribe so I can kind of get some feedback and see how many people watch it, if they like it. And if you want to hear more of this, you know, subscribe and you'll get the alerts and everything like that. And share it. If you know somebody who does a lot of different holiday activities, share it with them. Let them know that this is an idea that might help release some of their stress. You can see more of my stuff on my page. Watch my previous video that I recorded. It's on how to make your own laundry detergent, which will save you lots of money because that can be very expensive. So click here and you can see that video. So right here. Thanks guys, happy organizing.